the dawn of a new era. On April 1, 2026, the Space Launch System SLS Block 1, the most powerful rocket ever built by NASA, successfully lifted off from Launch Complex 39B at the Kennedy Space Center. This launch officially transitioned the Artemis program from uncrewed testing to human deep space exploration, marking the first time in over 5 decades that humans have ventured beyond low Earth orbit (LEO). The Orion spacecraft, perched atop the SLS, is the Orion Multipurpose Crew Vehicle (MPCV). Powered by the European Service Module (ESM), Orion is designed to sustain astronauts for long-duration missions in deep space. It features advanced radiation shielding and the largest heat shield ever built for a crewed spacecraft, essential for the high-velocity re-entry required when returning from the Moon. Commander Reid Wiseman. Leading the mission is NASA's Reid Wiseman. As the commander, he is responsible for the overall safety of the crew and the success of the mission. His leadership is critical in coordinating complex maneuvers and managing the spacecraft systems as they navigate the void between Earth and the Moon. Pilot Victor Glover. NASA's Victor Glover serves as the pilot. He is the first person of color to participate in a lunar mission. Glover's primary role is to monitor the navigation and flight control systems. His experience piloting the SpaceX Crew Dragon to the ISS has provided a vital foundation for handling the unique manual flight tests planned for the Orion capsule. Mission Specialist Christina Koch. Holding the record for the longest single spaceflight by a woman, Koch brings unparalleled endurance and technical expertise to the team. Her role involves conducting critical scientific experiments and monitoring the spacecraft's life support systems, ensuring that the environment remains habitable under the intense conditions of deep space. Mission Specialist Jeremy Hansen. Representing the Canadian Space Agency (CSA), Hansen is the first non-American to fly to the vicinity of the Moon. His presence signifies the international cooperation at the heart of the Artemis Accords. Today, April 5th, Hansen acted as the primary communicator, broadcasting high-definition views of a shrinking Earth to millions of viewers worldwide. Current status: Deep Space Transit. As of today, the crew is in the outbound coast phase. The spacecraft is traveling thousands of miles per hour away from Earth. The crew has been busy testing the proximity operations maneuvers, where they manually piloted Orion to ensure that future missions can dock safely with the Lunar Gateway or Starship HLS. Life support and human biology. Unlike the uncrewed Artemis 1 mission, this flight is a rigorous test of the Environmental Control and Life Support System (ECNSS). Engineers on the ground are monitoring how the systems handle the metabolic load of 4 humans, including CO2 scrubbing, humidity control, and water recycling in a high-radiation environment. The free return trajectory. The mission utilizes a specialized free return path. This means that if the main engine were to fail, the Moon's gravity would naturally pull Orion around its far side and sling it back toward Earth without requiring an additional burn. This fail-safe trajectory is a cornerstone of deep space mission safety. The lunar flyover. In the coming days, the crew will reach the far side of the Moon. They will pass approximately 6,400 miles, 10,300 kilometers, above the lunar surface. During this time, they will experience a temporary comms blackout as the Moon blocks direct radio signals to Earth, leaving the 4 astronauts as the most isolated humans in history for a brief moment. The high-speed re-entry. On April 10th, the mission will face its most dangerous phase. Orion will hit Earth's atmosphere at approximately 25,000 miles, 40,000 kilometers per hour. The heat shield must dissipate temperatures reaching 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,760 degrees Celsius, through a process called ablation, protecting the crew as they decelerate from cosmic speeds. Splashdown and recovery. The mission will conclude with a precision splashdown in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of California. A recovery team involving the U.S. Navy and NASA divers is already on standby to retrieve the crew and the capsule. This water landing mimics the Apollo-era returns, but with modern GPS-guided parachute deployments. Legacy for Artemis 3. The success of this 10-day mission is the final requirement before NASA can attempt a lunar landing. The data gathered by Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen will be used to finalize the plans for Artemis 3, which aims to land the first woman and the next man on the lunar South Pole by 2027.